Hello students. Yes, today we are going to start the new lesson, chemistry in action or chemistry in everyday life. See, if you see in all aspect of our life, we cannot live without chemistry, right? See, if you eat anything like vegetables or rice, whatever we are eating, that is made up of some chemicals. Sir, you can ask, sir, what are you telling? We are eating that pure vegetables. See, the vegetables having proteins, amino acid, vitamins, all are made up of chemicals. They are also one type of chemicals. Even though if you take rice, which is having carbohydrate, right? So even though we are eating the pure form of vegetable, which also made up of chemicals, okay, right? If you go with wearing, we are wearing the dress, okay, that is made up of polymers, okay, clothes made up of cellulose, cotton, even sir, we are wearing the cotton dress, that is also nothing but cellulose, okay. Go to the shelter. If you construct a building, brick, that is made up of silica. Cement, we know that cement is made up of chemicals. Even though water, H2O, that is also one type of chemical, right? See, any aspect, we are directly related or indirectly related with chemicals, okay? That's why we have this lesson, chemistry in everyday life. In this lesson, particularly, we are going to study about how we are using as a medicine, chemicals used as a medicine, as well as like cleaning agents, some food materials, last as a polymer. In many process we are using as a polymers, okay. So all those things we will learn in this lesson, okay. At first we are going to study about drugs. See, even myself in my 12th class I thought drugs means only we will think about negative drugs, okay, right? See, even the medicine also called drug. Yes, see, what do you mean drug? First it comes from the Latin word, French word drug, which means dry herbs. So dry herb only called in French word drug. Drug only conformed or converted into drug. Okay. So drug means some chemicals made up of, right, leaves, or initially they may be obtained the medicine from the leaves, that's why it comes like this, dry herbs, okay, right? So from that we can understand some medicinal related to the medicine only we are calling drugs. Yes, then see, what is drug definition? The substance should modify or explore. If you add anything, that substance should change something, modify or explore in physiological system. Physical system means in our body it should change something, it should make some changes, right? The physiological system or pathological state, it should explore the pathological state. So it may be a fever or a pain, it should remove or it should change that, okay. That substance only called a drug, okay. The substance which explore or modify the physiological system or pathological modification, that substance only called drug, okay. Yes, and also how we are using as a medicine, when will you call it that is medicine? See, even though if you take small amount of cocaine or some other drugs which also making some physiological change in our body, so that we cannot call it medicine. Then which type of drugs are called medicine, right? So the drug should change or it may be used to diagnosis the disease or cure or relieve the disease. That medicine, the drugs only called medicine, okay. So medicine means we cannot say all drugs are medicine. Okay, it may have some psychological, sorry, physiological change in the system means we can say drugs. In that, which are the drugs are used to relieve the diseases or used for curing the disease, we can call that drugs or medicines. Okay, see, this particular type of drug we are using for particular disease means that treatment of the substance, the chemical drug used to treatment of any disease means that process is called chemotherapy. Chemical treatment, that is called chemotherapy. So what is, somebody may call it chemotherapy. Okay, chemotherapy means what? We are using some substance to relief or treatment. For the treatment purpose, if you use any substance, that process is called chemotherapy, right? See, some drug, okay sir, we are using as a medicine, even though that the drug should have certain character to take it as a medicine. What are the character it should have? It should not toxic, it should be non-toxic. The drug, if you want to use as a medicine, that should have following characters. Non-toxic, yes, it should not be toxic. Then second, it should be biological acceptable thing. Okay, that is called a biological, biodegradable or biocompatible. Biodegradable. See, which are the drugs or medicines having following the character, then only we can utilize as a medicine. The fourth one, very important, what is that? It should not have any side effect. Okay, right. So how sir all the drugs may follow this? See, if you take small concentration of that medicine, definitely it will follow all this. But whatever the medicine, if you take high concentration, definitely it may violate all this character, it may cause some problem or side effect, or it may be toxic even. Okay, yes. Then high concentration, low concentration. How to identify which having high concentration or low concentration? For that, we have some measurement that is called therapeutic index. That value, that measurement value, medicinal value is measured by this system that is called a therapeutic index. How do you find the therapeutic index? It is nothing but the ratio between the maximum concentration we can use or minimum concentration. Between the ratio we will calculate by therapeutic index. What is that? See, it may be defined as the ratio between maximum tolerated dose. The ratio between, we can write like this, maximum tolerated dose. That means how much we can give maximum, and then minimum curative dose. So if you get this ratio, that ratio only call it therapeutic index. Okay, based on that we can use the drug. The therapeutic index is high means the drug becoming safer. Therapeutic index becoming value is low means that drug becoming not safer. Okay, now we can classify the drugs based on their structure and also their target system and their action. Okay, so So at first we are going to classify based on their structure. Based on the structure, we are going to classify the drugs. Okay. So we know that some based on their skeletal formula. Okay, how it could arranged in the chemical formation. Okay, based on their structure. For example, the first group we can call it penicillin group. Penicillin group means what? Penicillin having some structure. In that small modification gives some other new compound that only called penicillin group compound. So what are they? It may be like that ampicillin. The second one, very familiar one, amoxicillin. Amoxicillin. The third one we can write methicillin. See, so all are having similar structure with a small difference. So which of the compound having similar property we may be understood, we may be expected that may have the similar chemical property or similar reaction. That's why based on that structure we have classified the first type of drugs, right? So penicillin group having like this compound. Okay, so if you see the diagram, if it is easy to understand. Okay, and then one more group like this based on the structure octase, steroids, then catecholamines, all are based on the structure. Okay, now we may expect all may used for same type of medicine, not like that, but their actions are different, but they are having same type of structure. That's why we are classifying based on this classification. Okay, see in the table they are clearly given. Please take your book and see this all the diagrams. See here we have the structure of penicillin. In that we have one R group. The R group may replace with this group means that is called penicillin G. With some different group we will get different medicinal drugs. Okay. Next, second classification based on pharmacological effect. How? Pharmacological. Pharmacological. See, pharmacological means what? Based on their treatment. Okay. For what for we are using, right? For example, if any substance which is killing that pathogenic bacteria or some other unwanted bacteria, that is called antibiotics. See in that antibiotics, so which is killing some pathogenic bacteria. So based on their action, okay, action the sense one type of, but this antibiotic cannot be used for fever or some other disease. So particular disease we will use particular type of or particular type of reaction or pharmacological process effect we will get. So based on that, so what for we are using this chemical, based on that we can classify like antibiotics. Okay, some example for antibiotics we will see here. One more information they are telling, the what doctors or they are calling another name physician. Okay, they should careful to choose that drugs, okay, medicines based on the requirement they have to choose, right? Example for antibiotics they are given like that amoxicillin, ampicillin. See already right, you know, amoxicillin, one of the antibiotic. One more type, antihypertensive. Antihypertensive. Examples for that: propranolol, nonol, propranolol. Okay, so based on their action or treatment or pharmacological effect, we are classifying. The third type of classification based on the target system. See, where, what is the target? See, initially we may study it may that drugs may react with proteins like macromolecules in our body. So based on that, we can classify target system where we have to attack. Okay, right. See, this is very important compared with the previous two classification, right? See, this classification based on the biological system. See how the biological system is working. Based on that, we will use some medicine. Okay. See, suppose antibiotic streptomycin, erythromycin, the same antibiotic. See, antibiotic we have chosen. In that, we are again dividing that antibiotics also having two types. What are they? Streptomycin. There are two streptomycin. There are two antibiotics we are going to take. Okay, one more is erythromycin. Erythromycin you may hear about. See, if you see, both may have similar structure. Both are calling antibiotic, but streptomycin having some action. What type of action? See, action is different, which is useful for initiation of protein synthesis, which inhibit or which related with initiation of protein production, right? So initiation of a reaction of protein is controlled with streptomycin. Okay, but erythromycin, what happens, which is interrelated, prevents incorporation of amino acid. So incorporation of amino acid is prevented by erythromycin. See, both are called antibiotics, but which having some different actions. That type of classification only called based on the target system. The last classification based on the site of action. See, in particular area, which site which is acting. Okay, so we have a clear reaction, how it is reacting, or the reaction based medicinal reaction we'll see later. Here just classification. It is also called molecular target. Okay, based on the site of action. See, compare with all the remaining, the last one. See, further we are deciding first structure. In the antibiotics, in that antibiotic we have target system. In the target system we have action, different action, right? So enzymes, see, usually the target drug molecules interact with enzyme and receptors. See, receptor is nothing but we are calling it receptors. Okay, so which one is accepting? Okay, which part we need? Receptors. So enzyme, that the drugs directly interact with the enzyme and the receptors. So based on that, we can refer the drug targets. Okay, see here, high specific compared to others, but which having different mechanisms. Simply we are calling different mechanism, because as a chemist we need not go further. So as a doctor, if you go, definitely you will learn more. Different action or mechanism it will go. See, it may treat both in same type, but how they are reacting, there is a different, So we may see the two reaction. One may give the same product with the other one, but the third one may give the same product with a different type of reaction. So it may differ based on their mechanism. Thank you.